This is a really important question because facial surgery consultations can get really complex and really overwhelming very quickly. So not only are there a myriad of different procedures that can be performed and are frequently performed in some combination together, but the way in which they're done can also be applied differently to each individual to meet their needs. So even aside from that, to get to that point, you have to be able to express, or the surgeon should be able to understand what it is you'd like to change about yourself. Because again, it has a very high ability to be tailored to any individual person. And this is another one of these areas where I think it's so important to be able to have a good communication relationship with your surgeon or doctor to say what you want to get out of surgery rather than have what they think that you should accomplish. And I certainly have the visits where they say, okay, make me like this, or I just do whatever, you're the surgeon. And I tend to push back on that a little bit to say that the best way to make you happy is if we try to achieve your particular goals. And the challenging thing about that is it can be really hard to put into words. People might have an idea in their head, but they say I don't know anatomy. I don't know how to talk about it. I don't know the procedures, doc. Please, you just decide. And so one of the best ways to go into it, one, understand that it's complex. You're not expected to know anything, and that's perfectly fine. But that two, going into it with a little bit of understanding about what you would like to accomplish can really help. And it can really help with your surgeon to be able to narrow down that big group of procedures into something that's a little bit more manageable. The last thing that I would add is just to really feel empowered to not worry about asking questions. And this comes up a lot, that people are like, oh, I don't want to take your time. And I'm like, no, this is the time. You get to take it. And if you need to have more time, we can talk again later. But if you don't ask those questions, you're not going to get the answers that could potentially make a big difference about what type of surgery is done for you and in what way.